This is base life outside the federal witness protection. Did they hack safe at home? Hey, it's Susan. Welcome to tonight's episode of Life Outside the Federal Witness Protection Program / Keep the Bad Guys Away. Hey, you know what? Something's not right. Okay, now years ago, my son and I were in this program, and it's called the Confidential Address Program. That is the title that the Nevada Secretary of State gave to the program that actually helps victims of domestic violence stay safe. And if you know anything about the program, what it does is it dodges your address off a public record. So when these career criminals, or any kind of stalker tries to find you, they have a hard time doing so through public records. Like, for example, this card's no longer valid, so I'll just tell you how it works. Okay, so like they gave me this address of 303 South Roop Street, and then they also gave me a P.O. box. Well, this 303 South Roop Street is an address that does not even exist. But if somebody were to come looking for me at 303 South Roop Street, well, they would just find that it wasn't there. But then if they were trying to send mail, they would send it, and actually all my mail would go to the Secretary of State's office and be forwarded to me. So, and that actually prevented or at least stalled the terrorist, my son's father, in a family court hearing, court case up in Humboldt County, California, the one that I talk about in my other videos that was mishandled. Okay, so I tried to get into that same program in the state of Texas. Now, in the state of Texas, there was a lot of resistance to it. Now, apparently you have to have a law enforcement officer enroll you in the program. And the Sugar Land Police Department refused to do so. They were actually assholes. Okay, so, and then I was going to have this domestic violence shelter down in Houston do it, but you know what? There were so many other things going on, and things were such a hassle, and I just kept thinking, what are they going to do next? They're just going to end up hacking this domestic violence shelter, so I finally said, fuck it. So, and then, I thought I would try it again here in the state of California, but there was something that happened today that made me very, very suspicious of the whole thing. Okay, I had contacted them on Sunday, and then they called me back on Monday when I was at work. Now, when I called them today, and the one guy that had left me the message, he was like at lunch or something like that. So I just asked my general questions to this guy, but here's the key word. He's like, well, I don't know if he's like, I don't know if the State Department would let, they might not allow you to use this address if it's, they might not allow you to use this address at a federal level, but it can be used for state level, some state level things. And then I don't know if the Board of Nursing is going to go for this or not. I thought that was very, very strange because, see, I gave this address to the Nevada Board of Nursing and never had any problems. I gave copies of this card to different people in authority, like employers and stuff, and even Attorney Garrett Sutton, to just try to, explain my situation to him based on various past issues. Well, you know what? It's like the State Department already knows that I was in the confidential address program by the Secretary of State of Nevada, because I wrote that in my July 2006 letter to them, that actually this program has been helpful to me and my son. I wrote it as, like, thank you for doing that kind of thing. So I just thought it was really strange. Like, why is a Safe at Home program bringing up the fact that they don't know if the State Department would, take an address under the Safe at Home program in California if I were to try to get a U.S. passport? Well, I'm telling the bozo I already got a U.S. passport from the State Department. But I thought that was very, very strange that he brought that up. And you know what? So this is what makes me think. Now, you know what? This, they did give me some phone numbers. They suggested I go through the DA's office, their victim witness coordinators, and to be able to do that. And I did talk to a couple of them today, and I was going to do that, but there's something that's not right. There's something that's not right. I don't know. I don't like what that person at the Safe at Home program said today. I don't know why he's bringing up. Of course, the federal government would take this. The only person that would not take this is probably some FBI hack. And that's why I said there's nothing wrong. That there's just something not right. And so it would be a good layer of protection for me right now. But I have just decided that, you know what, sometimes when you ask governments to help you or other people to help you, when you ask third-party people to help you, there's always a risk that you can get hacked. And there's just something not right that this person in the California Secretary of State's program in Sacramento brought up this concept of the State Department not wanting to take an address with the Safe at Home program, and then talking about the Board of Nursing and so forth. I'm sure there'll be an FBI hack with that. So you know what? Sometimes it's better just to not do it. So I've just decided, even though the victim assistance coordinators of the DA's office were going to help me do that, and I was going to make plans to do that, to go there and fill out the forms, I've just decided against it. So I said it's just better for me all the way around just to leave the country than to trust third-party people with any of my affairs. So that's tonight's episode of Life Outside the Federal Witness Protection Program / Keep the Bad Guys Away. See you next time.